in the last 10 minutes of the first half, I felt that the opponent was struggling, and they will struggle in the second half. And we had that feeling that we need to do something to change the way we were playing. And was that, of course, we tried to change little things in the game, but the intensity and the quality in the way we connect, especially with Josh, in our connection was better, and that improves a lot the way we play.
You talk about those little changes. You seem to make a change at half-time with Brian coming inside a little bit, maybe getting closer to Josh. Was that something that you would see in the first half that you thought that you had to change?
I think he's not so much, I didn't say go near Josh. I just said to the players, we need to be more alive, and you can feel that. So if you are more alive, you are in more places, you are near the ball more often, and I think everyone did that. But we also need to understand that the opponent was tired also in the second half. And when you increase the rhythm and the opponent gets tired a little bit, suffers right away a goal, you felt that we had the control of the game, and that's it.
His first Premier League goal for nearly a year. I know he's had to wait for his chance with injuries to Matthias and to Ben. How impressed were you with him today, particularly in the second half, and the way he took that goal?
Yeah, it was really important. But again, was not just the goal, even the runs behind. In the first half, he struggled on the duels, and he won some duels in the second half, and we improve a lot because of the quality of Josh in second half, and that is important for him to understand. That is not just the goal. We play better because Josh played better in the second half.
Aaron, you talked about the left wing backs at the press conference on Friday. That performance from Dallo was excellent today. How proud of you of that display? Is that the kind of benchmark that you expect when you're in that position?
It's of course defending and attacking. If you have certain characteristics, the pace, you can go right or left, because you also can play with your left. You need to use that in every single game in Premier League, and not just one game and then we drop a little bit the level. But it's the same thing that I said with Patrick. I know they have a lot of quality. They just need to be relaxed sometimes and show that, and show the intensity and the pace that they have.
Rúben, did you believe at half-time that your side could turn things around, given some of the setbacks that this squad has had this season, particularly away from home?
I felt that because, again, I had the feeling if you see the last plays of the game, they were struggling so much to take the ball out of the box, and you can feel it the way they move, that they were getting tired for the second half, and we talk about that. And again, our pace in first half, intensity, we cannot play that like that in Premier League. So we increased that, and I had the feeling, we had the feeling that if we score one goal, this is going to change completely. I really like also the way we controlled the game with the ball, winning the game. So we were in front, but we were not afraid of trying to score the next one and to control the ball in their half.
How do you explain that lack of intensity in the first half?
Sometimes it's a lot of things. Sometimes you don't need to move, but the pace of the ball can be better. We need to understand that Mata was the free man that had the time to think, and if you see in the second half, sometimes it was him that starts the play. All these small details, I think we improved. And when you have one play, two plays, the rhythm flows better, and you increase everything mentally and physically.
Last question for Rich.
Rúben, two set-piece goals, it's something that we've actually seen quite a lot of in last few seasons, Forest and Tottenham as well. Are you putting more focus on that recently, or is it just through to...
No, we work a lot. Like we have more time to work. We work a lot, and we are learning. We learn a lot in England. I think you are used to do that, to see that. But when you come for Premier League, you learn a lot with other teams how to do it, and we are stealing a lot of things to score goals.
Now stand by for some strong words from Paul Scholes. He says he was surprised by Rúben Amorim's stubbornness in not changing his system when facing Everton's 10 men in the Monday Night Football. He says it felt like one step forwards and two steps back at times during Amorim's year in charge, but he still feels they will be challenging for European places at the end of the season.
It's a really tough job for him. We know that many people have come and failed since Sir Alex. And like I say, you feel like you're making a step forward and two steps back almost all the time. Look, it's a lot's made of the formation. I thought the other night was a big stubbornness towards it, really. If you think of the back three, Gary was mentioning it on commentary all the time, and you could feel the frustration in them, the frustration in the fans, and frustration in all of us that he didn't change it, because to have three against virtually nobody at times, it felt strange that you bring in an extra attacker or a player on. So look, I think that it's still a work in progress. They're still not in a great position in the league. They obviously had a poor season last year, and it'd be looking to improve. I think the league's so tight, even from second right down to where Man United are, 10th, 11th, 10th, I think. So a couple of wins and all of a sudden you're back flying again, and you're in positions